If you want to build a website and get the green value in 2026 or make money as a designer or website developer, watch this video. Today's video will show you guys how to actually this new NGO website which comes with a lot of features. Yeah, this video will show you guys how to set up this website, how you can manage this website, and how this website actually works. Let's get started into the video. So this is the front end of the website. You can see very beautiful. You see the content, the layout has been structured well for you already. The content has been added for you. The images has been well selected. No campaigns yet, so you can see the recent activities and all that. You see all the team members, top donators, total volunteer, all this here. So this is just the front page of the website. You see how about FAQ campaigns, upcoming contact, and all that here. So let me just log into my account so I can see. So once you log into your account, it will take you straight to this dashboard here, as you're seeing here. Here you have here you can see your gallery. You can upload the image here, put the campaign name, select the category, which can be added from the admin, the go amount, preferred amount, start date, end date. Then you can put some documents, then some description of the campaign and all that. So once that's been approved, you will see it in the approved campaigns. Here you can see all your campaigns, the one you have created, and the that has they have created. It will be shown here. That does that for this part. Here you have your pending campaigns. If you create a campaign and it's pending, it's going to show in this particular section here. Here you have your rejected campaigns, campaigns that have been rejected for not following the platform, the standard, and all that. You will see them here. Okay, so that's you can see there's nothing here yet. So here you have my donations. You can see donation that you have received for a particular campaign and all that here. So let's wait for it to load real quick so that we see that. Let's see. Still loading. Right, so you can see there's nothing here yet. So here we have received donations, where you can see the donation you have actually received. There's nothing here yet. So here you have withdraw. You can actually withdraw your money from here, and you can set the payment method. There's no payment method yet. I'll show you guys how you can set it up real quick from the admin side. So don't worry about that. You just have to put your amount, then click on submit. So that's that for this withdrawal. Here you have withdrawal history to actually see all your history. Withdrawal history on this website. Alright, so there's nothing here yet. So that's that. There you have transactions. You can see all the transactions on this particular website and you have done so far. So here you have your profile settings where you can actually update your basic information, your first name, your last name, your profile picture, country address, and all that here. So that is just that for this session. Here you can change your password. Okay, you change your password here, and also let's see. Change your password here. Okay, so here you can actually set your 2FA settings here. Alright, so for photo authentication you can actually set it here in your account too if you want that. So you just have to scan this QR code and set up your 2FA. So that is that for the user side. You can see it's very easy, straight to the point, nothing too complicated for you to understand. It's very easy. So now let me show you the admin side, how the admin have control over this website and manage this website. So once you log into your admin, take you straight to this dashboard here. You're seeing, you can see a total number of users. Let me reload this real quick. Okay, let me reload this so I can see that coming. Let's wait for it to load. Alright, so here you can see the total number of users, active users, email verified users, total donation, paid donation, cost donation, total child donation, upcoming campaigns, running campaigns, pending campaigns, expired campaigns, total amount, total withdrawn amount, total charge for withdrawal, pending withdrawal, cost withdrawal. So this is the account I created newly. So this like I set it up newly, so everything's kind of new here. So this is my account here, and so that's that. So let's just go through each of the features. Here you have categories. Categories. Okay, let's click on that so we can actually see how that works. All right, so there's no campaign category. You just have to add a new category here select the image here for the category. It can be a big donation for orphanage or something. Just put in the name here, put in the picture here, and click on add. Yeah, that's for this part. Here you have the campaigns. You can see all campaigns, pending campaigns, approved campaigns, rejected campaigns, running campaigns, upcoming campaigns, expired campaigns. That's all that for that. Here you have comments on available comments. Here you have payment method. You can set up automatic payment method or manual. Okay, so for the automatic, we have a lot of automatic payment method here, which is a very, very nice feature. You can see all of them are actually inactive. They're inactive, inactive, inactive. So you can just set it up if you want. Here you have manual. Manual, you can still add a new manual payment, it can be Bitcoin or whatever. Just click on add here. Okay, just put in the name, the currency, the rate, the minimum amount, the guidelines, normal information here. Set that for that. For the payments, let me just go to other features. Users, we have all the users on this website. You can see active users. This is on all users. Very quick. Okay, so you can just view details of this particular user. Click on details. You can see the account balance, start donation, basic information about the user. You can verify the user, mobile confirm user, set up 2FA or KYC and all that for this particular user. So that's just that for this part. Here you have the active users, banned users, KYC pending, KYC unconfirmed. Just normal basic information. You have that there. Here you have donations. You can see all the donations, the pending donations, the cancel donations. Here you have withdrawals. You can see all the withdrawal history. On this website, you can see the pending withdrawals and all that here. And choose to approve them and reject them here. So here you have transactions to see your transactions on the website. Here you have contacts. And contacts, it's not like someone that actually submit the feed the contact from the front end. You see the information here and all that here. So let's let's go back to the admin side. Talk about this contact here. So just that. And let's go back here. You have subscribers, you have the basic settings of setting the name, the USD cryptocurrency, the currency, the symbol, currency symbol, the time zone, number of pay, date formats, color, and all that here. Here you can see the user sign up, enabled, strong password, accept policy, know your customer, that's your KYC, email alert, and all that. You can actually set this up for yourself. And here you have the email settings. You can see email configurations, SMTP, and the SMTP email very good for SMTP. So SMTP just puts in your host, which is your domain name, just your domain name. Then the ports for subscribe or there are different ports of prices. You have the SSL, TSL, then you have the username, the password, and that's for your webmail. Just can submit here. So if you find the video helpful, if I find the video helpful, I need more web design tips and information. Just don't forget to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. So once you drop any new video, you'll get and you'll be informed of that. So yeah, you have themes. You can change the themes of this website. I say, okay, this is the only thing available currently. So that's just that for this session. Here we have the site content. You can actually edit the content of this website with the admin side. The about us session, you can create it here. You can put all the content and everything in this particular place here. I did the picture, the headings, and basically all the information about the battles page. You can actually do that from the admin here. Same thing with the banner session, code verification, email, filter, and all this here. So you can see this for our website. It's very, very easy to set up. It's web packed and nothing too complicated to do yet. So the next thing I will show you now is how to actually install this website for yourself or for your clients, and less than 5 minutes, you can actually set this website for yourself. All right, so that is just that. Let me show you that real quick. First, so once I'm gotten your domain you are hosting, to take you straight to this dashboard, like when you log into your cPanel, it takes you straight to this place. So if you don't know how to get your own domain name and hosting, the number will be under this video. Just contact us. We'll show you right how you can get your domain name and hosting. Okay, so for this, I'll be uploading this in a subdomain because it's a test work. As well as still upload it in main domain, which is public that's for HTML. So just search on domain here. Okay. Click on domains. All I have to do is just to locate the particular domain, create it here. Let's click on upload. Select the file. Paste the file here. Okay. Then just have to wait for it to finish uploading. So once finish uploading, they will actually continue with the other step. So while that is uploading, let's just go back and create our database real quick. Okay, this is the domain name. Let's open that. Okay. Um, Search for DB here. DB wizard. Click on that. Okay. Then all you have to do is just to let me just use the same name as the database name. Just paste that there. From next, paste that there. Then just have to click on create user, all privileges, make changes. All right, perfect. So that's done, just search for php-admin, click on that, and so I'll actually import our SQL file. Let's look for the name. What was the name? Is it okay? Click on that. All right, so just click on import here. All right, so let's wait for let's check. All right, so our file finished uploading, so just cancel this. Reload the year, and click on extract. All right, click on extract, then that's it. Click on reload this, then delete this particular one here. Don't need it again. Delete. All right, so this is the folder. Click on this part, show hidden files. Okay, there. Guys, this one should be checked. Then files. Select all. Move it outside this folder. Okay. Okay, this is it here. Then this is our SQL file. Click on download. Let me see. All right, so click on download. Go back here, browse files, paste this here. Click on import. That is going there. Go back to main. Click on env. All right, so database name. Play that for me. Let me just copy. Okay. Paste this here. Paste this here. Our domain name. Just copy that and paste this here. Paste this here. Okay. We'll click on save. Then let's see. That'll be that finish importing. Alright, so that is if you have done this properly, that is all for this video. Consider I can actually set up this website in less than 4 minutes. Okay, so if you find it just helpful, don't forget to subscribe if you want more web design tutorials. That's all for today. See you guys in the next one.